Hi everybody, welcome back. I hope you are ready to get to it. We've got week 20. We are halfway on our journey to the Winter Games and really excited to get to this week's workout as it's wrapping up. We've got our fourth week in the last series of skills and movements that we've been doing. So I hope you are ready to get to it. As we have been using for the last several weeks, we're going to have our tubing, pardon me, at overhead height. We are going to be using our sliders and also some cones, or if you don't have cones, just a couple lines on the floor, again, real or imagined. We're just going to be using those to step over for some of our fast feet drills. So hope you have your water close by. We're also going to be needing our towel as we have been using it for the last several weeks in terms of adding a little bit of tension to our lunges. And let's just get right to it. So we're going to start with our forward backwards lunge, which again is designed to loosen up the forward chain or the anterior chain of our body. And then as we step back and we get to that backward step and we're getting that stretch all through our hamstrings and our back as we round down and we create all of that flexion. So let's get to it. 4 on each side, chop, chop. So I'm going to step right, reaching up, feeling that stretch through my hip flexor, and stepping back and feeling it through my hamstring. So again, stepping forward, big stretch, my eyes are following my hands, and back, that's 2, forward, and backwards 3, last time. Nice big reach and reach back. Great. And let's go with the other side. And 3. Last one. And reaching back. Great. All right, so now face front, we have our lateral lunge. So we're going to go with a lateral step, our hands at shoulder height. We're going to be reaching around in the same direction. All right, so here we go. Stepping out, reaching around, driving back. That's 1. 2. 3. And again, as I come back, I'm driving off that left leg to come back to center. And last one. 4. Stepping over, other side, hands up. That's 1. 2. 3. And 4. Okay, so now I'm going to perform a little bit of a staggered squat. So I've got one foot just slightly in front of the other. We're going to sit on this back leg, squat, come up, and as we do, we're going to rise up onto our toes, do a little bit of a calf raise. All right, 4 on each side. I'm going to have my hands out in front. That helps me with my balance and my posture. Again, I'm sitting on that back leg. Last one. Great. Switching it up. 2, 3, and 4. Great. All right. Let's just get a little bit of high knees for 30 seconds. And nice proud posture. Have those arms pumping. And 3, 2, 1. Great. Shaking that out. And let's get a few butt kickers in. So I'm just going to turn sideways. Going to bring those heels to our bum. and 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Great. Shake that out. You like? You have your water close by? Have a drink. Okay. Now, first up, we're going to do a little bit of a lateral shuffle. So if you have your cones, it's more just the use of having the object or the obstacle, if you will, is just to help us focus on getting our feet up. So that we've got a nice high knee drive. So with that being said, I'm going to place one on the ground. I'm going to take a step. I'm going to place the other one on the ground. And from here, it's going to be up, up, and down. All right, so it's just boom, 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 down. We're going to execute that 4 times as quickly as we can, trying to maintain a nice square position. Don't want to be turning in the direction that we're going or necessarily looking. We can look down in front of us and we'll see that those obstacles as we go across. So let's go. So I got my first step up. That's 1, 2, 3, and 4. Great. Okay. Now that we have the sequence, we have the rhythm, let's pick up the pace a little bit. Last time. And here we go. Okay? And go. That's 2, 3, and 4. Great stuff. All right, shake it out. I'm sure many of you were much faster than I am and should be, being the elite athletes that you are. So I'm going to get rid of that. We're going to grab our towel now. And for our towel, we're going to be doing a lateral lunge. And as we do, we're going to be doing a little bit of a diagonal chop. So we're going to start with our arms over our right shoulder. It's going to give us a bit of a stretch through our left posterior chain and upper back. And what we're going to do is as we go, we're going to step across and we're going to bring those hands down to our hip and then back over our shoulder. We're going to have tension on that towel the entire time. We're going to perform 10 on one side and 10 on the other. All right, so I got my hands up and over my shoulder. I'm going to step. I'm going to reach down at my hip and then back and up. All right, that's 1, 2. Again, I'm pulling on that towel, trying to rip it in half. That's 5, 6, nice proud position. 8, 9, and 10. Great. Switching to the other side. Again, I've got that towel up and over my left shoulder this time. Stepping to the right, down, and back. That's 1, 2, 3, driving back off that foot. 4, 5, 6, 7, still tugging on that towel. 8, 9, and 10. Great stuff. Now you can take that towel, place it on the ground. We're going to need our sliders for this. And we're going to perform a little slider hamstring curl. And that's going to look like this. I'm on my back. I'm going to stretch my legs out. We can actually bring them in, have your knees slightly bent actually. And from this position, I'm going to pull my heels in, and as I do, I'm going to rise up into my bridge. Okay, so I'm out And as I come in, pull in, my hips are going to engage, my glutes are going to squeeze. I'm going to reach out and in. Okay, 10 of those. Here we go. So I'm up, I'm out, I'm in. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, squeeze those glutes, get those hips up, and 10. Great work. Definitely gets into those hamstrings, don't you think? All right, so we're gonna get up, grabbing that towel, placing it off to the side. Now we have our tubing. This week, what we're gonna be doing is a posterior step. So we're gonna be stepping back. And as we do, we're gonna be doing a straight arm pull down. So that looks like as my hands are up, and as I step back, I'm going to pull my hands to my hips. And then I'm up and back down, and keep that nice tall posture, straight back, eyes up. Right? 10 on left, 10 on the right. Here we go. It's 1, keeping those shoulders down. 2, 3, 4, 5, press your chest forward. 6, 7, 8, 9, last one, 10. Great stuff. Other side, here we go. It's 1, 2, pardon me, I've lost my mic. You all can keep going. And 4, let's say. 5, 6, 7, 8. Shoulders back. 9. And last one. 10. Great stuff. Shake. That's our time for a drink. Okay, so now what we're going to do is our balance exercise for this week. And I'm going to stick with our kind of lateral theme. And I'm going to balance on one leg. We're going to reach as far out to the side as we can, looking to keep our weight over our balance leg. We don't want to be tilting too far out to the side. We want to try and get as low as we can and come back in. All you skaters, skiers, snowshoers, it's perfect exercise for you, okay? So 10 on the left, 10 on the right. Here we go. You can have your hands on your hips if you like for balance. That's 1, 2, 3, reaching out, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, last one, and 10. Great. Shake that out. And getting to the other side. Here we go. Okay, so 1, if you need to tap or toe touch as you begin to find your comfort zone, that's okay. It's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Great work. Shake it out. Okay. Back to our sliders. If you'd like to have your towel or if you have a mat, We're going to be doing a plank from our knees. And using our sliders. And we're going to start with our nice plank position. And from here, we're going to drive those hands out, and then we're going to pull them back in. All right, so we're going to keep those hips squeezed. And if you're having challenges with the two hands out and back, we can go one hand as we did last week. All right, I'm just going to get rid of this towel. And here we go. Hips down, out, and back in. That's 1. And 2. And 3. And 4. 5. I hope you have a far more frictionless surface than I do, so it's sliding a little easier for you. And 6. And 7. 8. 9. And last one. And 10. Great stuff. I hoped you made it look so much easier than I did. And I definitely feel that. So you've earned yourself another drink. Let's grab it. And then we get ready for round 2. Okay, so we're going to get back to our cones or our lines. And I've got that step. I'll place the other one down. Now, for our fast feet in our last sequence, we just went straight lateral shuffle. This time, what we're going to do is we're going to work on that crossover. We've worked with fast hips recently. And what we're going to do is we're going to cross over, back, crossover, and back. So a little karaoke step, if you will. So over, back, and over. Over, and over. Okay, so 4 times across each way. We'll have a break, do it again. So the big high knee turnover, and behind. Great. That's 3, 3. Last one. Great, and shake it out. And once we get that sequence, we've learned the skill, we can pick up the speed. So, picking up the speed, here we go. And 1, 3, and 4. Great. Shaking it out. Now, we have our towel and our lateral lunges. Last time we went from the top to the bottom with our reach. This time we're going to start at our hip. So we're going to have that same subtle twist through our shoulders in our starting position. We're going to start and finish above our shoulders this time. Okay, so 10 times each side. I got my tension on the towel, nice and tight. Step, reach, and back. That's 1. 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. Tension on that towel. Force the left arm to pull the right arm around. Last one. Great. And shaking it out. Other side. Starting at the hip. Step. Reach. Good. And again, I'm going to use my right arm to pull my left arm around. I might even hold my left arm back a little, create more tension. And reach. 6, 7, 8, 9, and last one. Throw it up and over. Great, and 10. Perfect stuff. And as we did before, we can use our towels as we're going to be on our backs for our hamstring curl. We've got our sliders, and if you do not have your sliders and you haven't been using them, that's okay. You can simply perform a bridge. And all right, so on our backs, squeezing glutes, heels in. Okay, so here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and last one, 10. Excellent work, everyone. Taking those sliders, we're done with those for the day. And we now have our rear foot pull down. And this time, as we have for the last few weeks, we're going to be adding an extra pull at the bottom. So what that looks like is I've got my step and pull. I just hold that position, pull, and up. All right, so for this, we have 6 on the left and 6 on the right. So proud chest, step and pull, and up. That's 1. That's 2, 3, 4, 5, last one, 6. Great. Shake it out. Let those arms recover. And other side. Here we go. Step back and pull. That's 1. That's 2. And that's 3. 4, 5, last one, and 6. Outstanding work, everybody. Give yourselves a little bit of an applause. And let's get to some water. And we can start our cool down. All right, so just give everything a little shake and just roll those shoulders out a little, going backwards. So, hope you've enjoyed today's workout. Just take those shoulders and go the other way. And you've enjoyed the last few weeks as we've worked through this series. And I can't believe we're halfway there. Congratulations. I'm sure everyone's just so excited to get right to it. Okay. So now let's go with our forward and backward step. Gonna go a little slower this time, a little more purposeful. We'll only do 3. And so we're gonna go with our forward step and that overhead reach. And we're really gonna look to the sky and back, feel more of a stretch. We have our step back. We can pull our toe to our nose, and that's gonna give us a little bit more of a calf stretch. And forward again. Big reach up, feel that stretch through your hip flexor. And back. Again, that toe pointing. That's 2. Last one. And back. Great. Okay, shake that out. Let's go to the other side. And again, that big stretch back and down. Always allowing your eyes to follow your hands. Helps lead the rest of the body into that nice big stretch. And back. That's 2. Last one. And down. Great. All right. Shaking that out. Okay, this time with our lateral lunge, as we step across, we're going to reach our hand out and then reaching up to the sky. All right? 3 times to the left, 3 times to the right. So step, reach out, extend and look. Great. Come back. That's 1. 2. Last one. Great. That's 3. And taking it to the other side. Step, reach, and back. Again. Step and reach. Last time. Step across, reaching back. Great stuff. Okay, so let's grab those towels or your mat if you'd like. I'm gonna place it on the floor. And I'm gonna go with our cat to cow stretch. So just dropping everything to the floor, rounding your back, and then driving everything up and away, pushing through the floor, and dropping down again. And pushing away once more. And let's go down again. Last time. Great. All right, so let's take a little bit of a seat. We're going to go with our 90-90 stretch. So I have my front leg in front at 90 degrees, I've got 90 degrees, I've got 90 degrees. And we're going to take the center of our chest to our knee. Just get a bit of a glute stretch. We're going to hold for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Great. Let's take that over to the other side. And again, I've got my 90, my 90, and my 90. And 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Great. Now we're going to take that over into our child's pose. And reaching out and sagging our hips back. And you can walk those hands out in front a little further. Great stuff. All right. You just slowly walk everything in. And come on back up. And that is it for this week's workout, week 20 again. So it's just been a pleasure, as always, hanging out with you for this half hour. I hope you have a great week. We will see you next time. Until then, keep sweating, stay hydrated, and take care. Bye, everybody.